My son let his wife rot after birth, so I snapped. What I discovered when I got there made me realize I'd raised a monster, and I had to choose between my son and doing what was right. When my daughter-in-law Emma called asking me to visit, I could hear something was wrong. She just had the baby 3 weeks ago, but her voice sounded hollow, defeated. I need help, she whispered into the phone. But don't tell Kevin I called you. Red flag number 1. Why couldn't she tell my son she needed support? I drove the 4 hours to their house immediately. Kevin answered the door looking well-rested, freshly showered, wearing clean clothes. Mom, what are you doing here? Emma called, I said, pushing past him. Where is she? I found Emma in the nursery, still in the same pajamas she'd probably worn for days. The baby was screaming. Emma was crying. The house was a disaster. Honey, when's the last time you slept? I asked. I don't know, she said, bouncing the baby mechanically. Tuesday? What day is it now? It was Friday. Kevin walked in eating a sandwich. She's been a little emotional lately, he said casually. Hormones, you know? I looked at my son who I'd raised to respect women, and felt sick. When's the last time you held your daughter? I asked him. I held her yesterday, he said defensively, for like 20 minutes while Emma showered. 20 minutes. In a week. Kevin, your wife just had major surgery. She needs help. I work all day, he said. I'm tired too. Emma was back at work? No. Turns out Kevin meant his part-time job at his buddy's auto shop. 3 days a week, 4 hours each. Meanwhile, Emma was up every 2 hours feeding the baby, doing all the night wakings, plus somehow managing to keep the house from completely falling apart. I told her she could sleep when the baby sleeps, Kevin said, like he'd solved the problem. But she always finds something to clean instead. I watched Emma flinch at this, like she was afraid to rest. That's when I realized what was really happening here. Emma, show me your phone, I said gently. She hesitated, glancing at Kevin nervously. It's okay, I said, just show me. Her text messages with Kevin were brutal. If the baby cried for more than 10 minutes, he'd text her angry messages about controlling your kid. If dishes weren't done when he got home, more angry texts. If she dared to nap while he was home, he'd wake her up claiming the baby needed her. Kevin, I said, my voice shaking with rage, you're emotionally abusing your wife. What? No, I'm not. I just expect her to handle things. She's the mom. She's recovering from having her organs rearranged. She needs support, not criticism. You're being dramatic, Mom. That's when I snapped. Get out, I told him. What? Pack a bag and get out of this house. You're not coming back until you learn how to be a father and husband. Kevin laughed. You can't kick me out of my own house. Watch me. I called his father, explained the situation. Kevin's dad agreed. Kevin needed a wake-up call. Son, you're coming to stay with us until you figure this out, his dad said over the phone. Your mother's right. Kevin was furious. Called me every name in the book, but he left. The change in Emma was immediate. Without Kevin's constant criticism and demands, she started eating again, sleeping when the baby slept, actually enjoying her daughter instead of being terrified of doing something wrong. I thought this was normal, she admitted after a few days. I thought all new moms were supposed to handle everything alone. Absolutely not, I said. Parenthood is a team sport. I stayed 2 weeks, helped establish routines, taught Emma that it was okay to ask for help, okay to rest, okay to not be perfect. When Kevin finally came crawling back, begging for forgiveness, Emma had found her voice. You can come home, she told him, but things are going to be different. I'm not your servant. I'm your partner. Kevin had to earn his way back into his own family. Started with supervised visits, gradually took on more responsibility, went to therapy. It's been 6 months now. Kevin's a different man, actually helps with the baby, supports Emma instead of tearing her down, but he still won't talk to me. You embarrassed me, he said last time I saw him. Made me look like a bad husband. I didn't make you look like anything, I replied. I just stopped pretending you weren't one. Emma sends me pictures of the baby every week. She looks happy now, confident. Sometimes saving your family means admitting you failed the first time around.